Alright, so let's just get back to the big story of breaking right now, that RIL is acquiring a 14% stake in EIH, and that's East India Hotels Limited. That will be a 14% stake which will be acquired for around 1,021 crores. However, as of now, it is indicative that there will be no open offer made, but the management change will not be there either, so EIH will be retained in terms of a management. RIL, however, this is indicative of the fact that RIL is now entering into the hospitality segment by acquiring that 14% in EIH. And the stocks actually, EIH did extremely well today. That was up around 11-12% today, but RIL has been quite an underperformer in the past few trading sessions, has slipped a bit and was close to its 52-week low today as well. But that's the big news coming in on RIL. So that's it will be via a wholly owned subsidiary. But let's get to Jagannatham, who is joining us for some perspective. Hi Jagannatham, thanks for joining in. Can you hear, is my voice reaching you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what are your initial thoughts about this?
Yeah, I mean, this is a strategy which I feel more in line with the international pattern of a white knight or a poison pill concept, where if a other acquirer is waiting eagerly to come and buy the stake in your company, which ITC has been waiting eagerly, 14.99% stake they have. Now, EIH is introducing Reliance as a safeguard so that Oberoi's control on the EIH will continue happening. For example, if the new SEBI takeover recommendations, if they become guidelines, then the ITC can increase their stake to 25% without coming out with the open offer. And also, even if they with the open offer, they can make an entire 100% open offer also. Before those SEBI recommendations really became guidelines, probably the Oberoi family, to continue their control on the EIH hotels, they brought the Reliance as a poison pill or a white knight, so that with 14.12% stake of Reliance, they can be used as a safeguard against the ITC's interest to take over Oberoi hotels.
Right, and what is your perspective on how RIL is now foraying into hospitality?
Yeah, Reliance, because EIH is a great brand and Oberoi is a great brand, and also the promoter stake is at 46.47%. They are standing at a precarious position wherein their holding is less than 50%. It can be an opportunistic acquisition opportunity for Reliance to get into the hospitality, because they have great brand and the promoters are having 50% stake. So one day or other in future, probably for Reliance, it can be a good opportunity to have majority stake in the company as well. So and also hospitality is a great sector to be considering the India's economic potential. So that way, Reliance is also well positioned through this transaction.
All right, and what is your perspective on a probable bidding war? You spoke about it that ITC, was evincing interest. So could you just expand on that as well?
Two points here. One point is before these SEBI recommendations really became guidelines, if both of them want to go ahead, then it will lead to a typical open offer battle, which we have seen in the case of ABG Shipyard and the Bharti Shipyard kind of scenario, or in the case of the ADAG group for FAME Ad Labs kind of scenario. But if these recommendations become the guidelines, wherein any acquirer can reach 24.99% without doing a open offer, then it will be really fascinating, because it almost guaranteed that ITC and Reliance both would love to reach 24.99. Even if they cross that 25% benchmark in the new guidelines, and either of them can come out with an open offer of entire 100%. So in that scenario, there is a very high likely chance that the share price of the Oberoi EIH hotels can shoot up quite a bit. And Oberoi is such a quality brand. I don't think either of the parties will leave the show early. Plus, the promoter is also having so much critical attachment to the emotional value to the game. So all three leading parties, and none of them having controlling stake right now, it's a real fun for minority shareholders for their good share price rally appreciation.
Right. Any perspective on how both the stocks can open up, or all three of the stocks can open up tomorrow?
One is EIH share price is bound to definitely will go up, and ITC should remain sideways, because it will be. I don't think there will be any immediate impact on the ITC, so to speak, because they are standing at 14.99% right now. Until and unless they make any clear-cut statement about their open offer interest, I don't think there should be any meaningful impact on the ITC share price. As far as Reliance is concerned, for them 1,000 crore acquisition may not be such an important thing to really make any impact on their market cap. Plus the share is anyway underperformance for quite some time. Probably the underperformance may keep continuing. But because of this transaction, there may not be any particular impact on the Reliance, because 1,000 crore transaction should be fairly daily business for Reliance.
Right, and just coming to the valuation bit, you spoke about 1,000 crores. How are you looking at the valuation bit, 1,000 crores for 14%?
So the 184 rupees at which they paid for as against the current price of 151 is definitely a substantial premium of almost to the tune of 20%. It's almost guaranteed tomorrow EIH to open up with upper circuit, because already last 2 days Oberoi EIH shares have been doing quite well. So EIH shares going for upper circuit is almost a given tomorrow.
All right, Jagannathan. Thanks for joining in with your views. But